Hello everyone and welcome to this week's recap episode of Love Island the Game. And if you didn't know, this week was the final or the finale of Love Island the Game season... What is the name of the season? This was the final part of Love Island All-Stars. I was very interested to see where this was going to go, and I think it was really cute. I do want to start off by saying thank you so much to all of you for all of the love on this season, whether it's chatting, lurking, or voting in the polls. I cannot say thank you enough for being a part of that experience. You have made it so fun. So fun. And I cannot ask for a better community than that, so thank you so much. I do want to say a massive thank you as well to everyone who donated to the stream today. I am flabbergasted that you thought of that, and I'm so grateful. So thank you so much to Amir and Kunin, Joey, Ness, Jennifer, Mike, Joey again, Leisha, Kelsey, Amir again, Sudden for the second month of membership, Julie, Batuti, and Leisha again. Thank you so much. Without you all watching these videos, watching ads, or donating, I could not keep this going as my full-time job. I'm making as many videos for you as I can, and I try to, so thank you so much. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I just appreciate you all so much, even if it was born out of us fighting over the red or the blue dress like the fairies from Sleeping Beauty. But it's fine, because I think we had a really lovely final, and I appreciate you all so much. But without further ado, I have my notes from Alfie. I have no idea what he's written, so I need to try and remember the last 4 hours. Here we go. We start off by being in the same place we ended the last episode, and Hamish is asking if Iris, our character, wants to be exclusive, and we say yes, absolutely we do, and it's a really sweet moment. We have a steamy kiss with Hamish, which soon turns into something a little bit more, because we whip out the prop box and the massage oil comes out as voted by you in chat, and we get a bit oily, and it's very visibly oily, and everything is a bit slippery, but we have a good time, and then we have a good time further after that, and we go all the way. We wake up the next morning and we are chatting about the final. We go into the main bedroom and we just chat, but things are a little bit frosty between Uma and Finn, and we're not sure why. I think we took every single gem option in this final part, which is something that we hadn't done until now. We have a 10 gem option straight away where we get some gossip from Kelly. Basically, Finn has confused something that we told him, which we don't even think we told him, and he just picked this up as gossip, as something that Uma told him and is about Uma. And Finn has gone overboard, and he's just, it's a bit of a weird situation, because I think Finn has just kind of made the decision that he's into Iris, but he is trying with Uma, and it's not very genuine. Uma then comes back to the room all glum after we've had our daily dose of the tea. She says she's just going to enjoy the day. She's just going to see what the day brings her. And you know what? Good for her. Good for her. We choose our outfit. We go for this number. I actually really like this one. I think it's really nice. But the new options for the dresses were really cool too. We have a date with Hamish. That's how this episode is going to go. We have our final dates. And I will say, I'm very excited about the way this panned out, because I really liked this date. I got very excited about it. I don't know if it came across in stream, but it was so nice. Firstly, we chat about what our superpowers would be. Hamish says telekinesis, and what do we say? It wasn't flying or invisibility, but I can't think of the last option, which is the one we picked. Either way, we kind of just had to pick one, and you did tell me in chat that everyone seems to pick the same option for their own superpower, which I feel like is a bit of a shame, because doesn't it feel like everyone should have a different superpower? We have a chat about life outside the villa, and Hamish shares that he wants us to experience life with him and learn all about him, and I think that's so sweet. But in order to get there, he has to give us like a load of quickfire questions, like the what is your superpower, or what would it be? It's really nice to see that side of Hamish where he's a bit more soppy and he's a bit more just cute, because we do get soppy Hamish from time to time, especially when he's covered in massage oil. After the date officially ends, Hamish tells us, do we want to extend the date? Do we want to? Because I know a perfect place to go. I think this was a 29 gem option. In fact, I'm almost certain this was a 29 gem option. But it was quite a long one, and I definitely think it was worth it, despite the fact you couldn't go all the way. So we go to the waterfall, we have a chat about traveling and what we want to do. We don't skinny dip, because Hamish has brought our swimsuits and our towels, which is very thoughtful of him, but why don't we skinny dip? We have our pink swimsuit on, it was the last one that we wore, and we go into the waterfall. We jump around, we have a good time. It's actually a really nice scene, and I love the fact that they drew up a background for this as well. I don't think it's the same one as the waterfall with Ty from season 3, but please correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong. You both dive under the water again. You open your eyes and see him swimming next to you. You can see his eyes roam your body. You both burst out from the water and gulp in some air. Hamish grins. I can't get over how good this feels. I could stay here forever with you. There's so much fun we can have. Oh yeah? What else can we do? He swims closer to you, a cheeky smile on his face. Anything you want, Iris. I want to do bits. We end up doing some bits, and Hamish proves himself of service and then disappears without anything in return. So, very selfless boy. Very selfless. Very selfless man. Very selfless. We head back to the villa where there's more Uma and Finn drama, and that's where the episode ends. We go on to episode 2. There is a little bit of prom excitement because we are finally getting to our prom season, and we are getting dressed up, we are ready to go, and we're told that we're going to go to the little prom boutique and pick out our outfit, and there's going to be a surprise guest there, which I'm excited about depending on who it is, but there is a perfect person for this job that we know about and we've seen quite recently. Know what you're going for, Uma? Dunno, not sure what the vibe is. Oh, I feel this so hard, getting lost in a sea of choices here. If only we had a... Oh, it's B! Joey, it's B! B's back! Professional stylist. Uma pretends to rub her eyes. No way, I can't believe my eyes. Biggest Love Island fashion icon is in the room with us. B to the rescue. Hey gals, I'm B from the UK show for those who don't know me. We know who you are, babe. We go to the shop, still a bit excited, and there is the perfect person there to cheer us up and find our outfits. And it's B! B is there. She's the Geordie woman from the last season from Tempting Fate, and she's wonderful. She is fantastic. We actually had a little reference to Tempting Fate as well in the chats, and I think that's very cool. But B picks us out all of our outfits, and she picks out these beautiful outfits that suits everyone. Uma got a wonderful long red dress, which I was so happy about because it suited her perfectly, and then you told me that that was her final outfit from her season 2, so I feel like it's not my favorite that they've recycled an outfit, especially when Uma is sat there going, this is so lovely, I've never seen this before, this is my favorite outfit, it's so beautiful, because it is all of those things. But you know, B also reveals that she is engaged. She is engaged to her fiance, which she spells with 2 E's, which makes me feel like it could be a woman. She's really happy about it. She's buzzing. B is buzzing about how thrilled she is. So it's really lovely to see. She then gives Uma a pep talk as well, and it's so nice. I don't know how she manages to be so like calm about the whole thing and just talk Uma down. It's really nice actually, and it feels like Uma does learn to love herself, and she's not dressing up for a man, she's dressing up for herself instead. So good for B. I think she did amazingly. There is a poll to see which outfit we should go for. There are 3 options. There's this black dress, this red dress, and this blue dress. And I think that the red dress is just a little bit of Iris, and I really like it. And there's the blue dress, which chat you think is a little bit of Iris. So I do a poll and we see what's going to happen. And somehow I've been bullied into picking the blue option. First, I do go against you all in the poll and I say, hey, do you know what? I'm actually picking the red option because the red option is the one that's here to stay. I'm very happy about it. And then I get bullied into picking the blue option. I am only joking. I don't feel like I was actually bullied into it, and I really appreciate everyone who donated and told me to go for the blue option as well. And it was the poll result. So I feel like I'm justified in choosing the blue dress and going against my whims because it was the poll results. And basically we ended up in the dress shop as Elsa. Also think that she most definitely does cosplay as well. 100%. Okay, yeah, now she's called Elsa. But I was very happy about it because I think we looked really good. And we have said that Iris clearly has a thing for wigs. So I think she looked great. We then see the boy reveals when we go back to the villa, and they all look really good. I really like Hamish's green suit. In fact, I think Hamish is possibly the best dress, but let me know what you think. Especially if your love interest wasn't someone who I also had in the villa. We have a dance with Hamish. It's so cute. We do a little bit of a slow dance and then it's time for a competition. We're gonna see which couple is gonna do the best dance. I got a little bit into the music here. I'll leave that up in the I button so you can go and check it out and see what you think of it. There's a dance off and Natasha picks a flamenco tune. Kelly goes for a rock song with Zeph. That is actually a very good dance as well. Finn and Uma have like a very awkward kind of shuffle, shall we say? And we pay 10 gems, I think, to have that final dance with Hamish. And it's really nice, it's really romantic, it's really sweet, it's really loving, and all in all, I'm just really grateful that we had that experience with him. We paid 10 gems for the dance off with Hamish so that we could like really go for it, and I think that was a good choice because we won the couple's dance off, and it wasn't even close. But you told me in chat that if we hadn't gone for that option, it would have been a tie, which is also fine. I'm glad we won. We go up to the terrace and we have some cuddles with Hamish as well. And we paid like 29 gems, but we go all the way. We go all the way. I'm really glad we picked that option because he told us that we were going up there so we could hear his declaration of love and really like get a handle on it, but instead he got a handle on Iris, if you know what I mean. If we were going to choose one gem option so far, I'd really struggled to pick between the waterfall and this scene. I think it was really nice and really cozy as well. After we have our way with Hamish for the billionth time today, we go downstairs and it's time for the declarations of love. It's so cute. We have Natasha and Stefan just being really glad that they found each other, and they do look like a really good couple. As do Kelly and Zeph, who I really feel like if we ever see Kelly or Zeph in the future, they are going to come back as a couple. I feel like they are endgame. I just see it. I just feel it. Uma and Finn are very awkward, of course, but they kind of do break the tension. And Uma says she's going to give him another chance, or give their relationship another chance. And that's very nice. That is very unexpectedly nice. Iris does a speech and Hamish has a little bit of a sniffle. And then it's time to find out who wins. We are going to start the next part. We go straight into it. We're around the fire pit. We're holding hands and we're bracing for whatever the answers are going to be. And it turns out in fourth place, obviously, is Uma and Finn. I don't feel like they should have made it to the final. I personally feel like it should have been Kat and Lyle there instead, and I think Kat and Lyle should have come up very high in the rankings as well. In third place, we have Kelly and Zeph. Again, I feel like they are amazing. They kind of give me Greg and Amber vibes from season 5 of Love Island. They came in late, they coupled up late, but they seem like a really good couple. And then it comes down to who's going to win Love Island, the game. And with great pleasure, I can tell you, or actually, I'm not going to tell you. I'll show you. I know. First or second, we're all winners here. Good luck. Stefan and Natasha smile back at you. The silence grows palpable around the fire pit as you await the final text. A text rings out. The couple crowned, the winners of the Love Island All-Stars are... The fire pit crackles before you as you feel Hamish's hand gripping your own. Iris and Hamish! Oh my gosh! You know, as much as I felt like it was going to happen, there was a part of me that just didn't think it was going to happen. I'm going to... Let's celebrate as a big group. Let's celebrate as a big group. Natasha and Stefan, we're all winners in my eyes. Oh, I guess. But you're the actual proper winners. Wow, that's incredible. You and Hamish go to console Natasha and Stefan. Congrats, you two. Yeah, the rightful winners. That was exhilarating. But yes, we win at Love Island the game. Iris and Hamish outdo Natasha and Stefan. And to be fair, I feel like we deserved it for sure. But I do feel bad for Natasha because she was in there from the start and she was doing good. She was doing very well. Hamish then pulls us aside and is like, hey, while we're in the villa alone, do you want to maybe call my dad? Hamish, I don't want to call your dad. I want to do other things while we're alone in the villa, but I decided to go and do it. It was a gem option again. I think this was 17 gems, but we went up to the beach hut and we called Hamish's dad and had a bit of an introduction to him. We did go for the casual introduction rather than the confident one because I got a little warning in chat from people who have seen the confident option play out and it was a bit cringe, allegedly. Hamish's dad is very proud and gives very cheesy advice, but it's so lovely. And he's kind of like giving old wise man, at least the way I voiced him. We get our final text, which ends the phone call, and we head to our final interview. And oh my gosh, it's so good. We go to the interview. And guess who's there? Claudia. Claudia is our final host. She's talking to us all about how we've won. She's doing our exit interview. And it kind of feels a little bit like an exit poll because we are getting quizzed on everything we did. And it goes on for a little bit. But before that, Claudia, there is an option. I think it was another 29 gem option. I think it might have been a 17 or 29 gem option to speak with Claudia. And she can tell us all about what's going on with her life. And she says that she has met a woman and she is really happy and in love with her. And she really wants to propose because they're both kind of on the same page. And She's not sure whether or not they actually are on the same page. And this conversation with Claudia goes on for a very long time. If you have the gems and you like Claudia, definitely go for this option, but oh my goodness, did it go on for a while? Yes, it did. We did find out as well Claudia is now running a clinic and she's kind of a dental influencer, which is really cool. But again, the story went on and on. It was really nice to find out about her life. She does invite Hamish and Iris to come and do some celeb stuff and open the new clinic with her. And it really makes Hamish and Iris feel like a proper part of the world. Then finally, it is time for love or money, and we have to pick what we're gonna pick. Iris goes for the red envelope. Hamish opens his and inside he has love, which means Iris inside her envelope has money. And that means she gets to decide whether or not she's gonna pick love or money. Throughout this whole part, I had a poll going to see what you thought we should do, and overwhelmingly, was it 84% of the vote or something like that, you chose love because you're all soppy. You're all soppy. I don't think Iris would have chosen the money option, especially because she's kind of getting money by getting with Hamish, but that's a story for another day, clearly. They tell each other that they love each other, and they give each other a big, fat Hollywood kiss. And that, my friends, is the end of our Love Island journey. I'm so glad it went like it did. It was such a good season. I don't think it was my favorite. I still think that Tempting Fate was my favorite over this one. I think that my overall favorite is season 2, and I'm so sad that we don't get to play that again. Season 3 is still very highly up there on my list of favorite seasons, so hopefully one day we get to play that again as well. Seasons 2 and 3. I know some of you like season 1. I know some of you like prefer season 1, but 2 and 3 for me were where my heart was at. But Tempting Fate and All Stars were both incredibly good, and I'm so glad they did an All-Star season. We were asking for it for so long. I have a video years ago, I don't think I'm going to find it, saying how much I wish they would do an all-star season and what I think that could entail. I'm so glad that they did it. I don't think they did it because of me, don't get me wrong, but I'm really glad that they brought back people from the previous seasons. As an aside, I had some very lovely chatters telling me what would happen in the case of you coupling up with Eddie, and if you go into the final with Eddie. And if you don't want spoilers, click off this video now, but if you don't mind or you want to find out what happened, this is what happened. So, if you're playing the Love Island the Game final and you're coupled up with Eddie, you go into the final, you pick the envelopes, and Eddie gets money and you get love, which means he has to choose whether or not to take the money or to choose love. And he takes the money and he tells you he's been using you the whole time. Even in the end of the episode, I didn't realize this at the time because I just thought we were all just like having a go at Eddie, but the note at the end of the episode from the creators of the game apologized for everyone who had chosen Eddie and said they deserved better. But Eddie takes the money? Are you kidding? We also learned that if you had chosen the money, if you'd been coupled up with Jude, Lyle, Chen, or Henry, if you chose the money, they confessed to having cheated on you in Casa Amor, which kind of makes me feel like it's sort of like Schrodinger's Casa Amor. Like, did they cheat or did they not? Is that really reliant on the envelope, or was it always a cheat? Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and let me know what you think about this episode in general. Did you enjoy the final part? Did you enjoy the final volume of Love Island the Game? I thought it was a really cozy way to end off the season, especially with all of you there by my side. I had such a good time, and I really cannot thank you enough for making this experience what it was, because without all of you, it just wouldn't have been as good. Thank you so much. You are all incredibly wonderful. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have the most amazing rest of your week. I will be back with Winning Hearts when that comes out. I did say in the stream very briefly, I'm away when it first drops, so there won't be a live stream straight away. I might stream on the Saturday of the week it drops, but I will let you know either on the community post or in the Discord. I will keep you updated. Thank you so much for being a wonderful part of this season, and thank you for keeping me sane, especially through the Jude and Uma situation. As always, a massive thank you to our wonderful channel members who, without you, I would not be able to make these videos. So thank you so much for being your wonderful selves. You're fantastic. I appreciate you so much. I just think you are so wonderful. Thank you for taking a chance on me, and I hope you are enjoying all of your uploads, and there will be so many more. Don't think that you no longer get early uploads because the live streams have ended for a bit. No, we will be back probably beforehand with our Love Island Sims little excursion, but more on that in the community post and in a future stream. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Make sure you've given this video a like, subscribe to see more, and turn on your notifications if you haven't already, so you know every single time I'm live or I stream or I upload a video. You've made this journey so special. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.